I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight or today. What a great day in the life of our city. I'm so honored to be surrounded by these young future leaders of our great city, as well as all the folks who are behind me. We're going to introduce folks in just a moment. But I'm just glad to be here today and to share with you how I think it's so much smarter to be doing what we're doing today than to be dealing with plans to build facilities for our kids where we are closing a sale on them. Today is a special day. There's nothing smarter than delivering a world-class city with abundant opportunity so that all of our children can succeed. I believe as mayor that it's incumbent upon us as a city, along with its partners, to provide every kid in every neighborhood access to resources they need to lead a healthy and productive life. That is why I'm incredibly excited to announce today that more than 90,000 Denver kids now have free year-round access to our rec centers and pools citywide. You like that? Huh? Last year, I announced the creation of the My Denver card at my first State of the City address. And thanks to Denver voters overwhelmingly supporting Initiative 2A, this card now provides all Denver students ages 5 to 18 with free access to the 27 rec centers and 29 pools with the card. Plus, it will serve as their new Denver Public Library card as well. How about that? Yeah. And now I'm very excited to introduce a very special young lady who is standing here next to me, although you see a lot of young ladies standing next to me. They're all special, but 2 years ago, this one particular young lady by the name of Maggie Trout approached City Councilman Chris Nevitt with the idea to give Denver kids a single card access to Denver services and programs. Councilman Nevitt took note, and he brought the idea to me, and together we began to imagine the My Denver card. Ladies and gentlemen, would you help me to welcome? She's a little nervous, so y'all gotta be really loud and let her know it's okay. She is Maggie Trout. Bring her to the podium, come on.
Hi, I'm Maggie Trout. I had an idea that Denver students should have easier access to libraries and recreation centers. I had the idea because I was at the library with my dad, and I didn't have a library card, but I had my student ID. And I felt if a kid wants to go read a book, it should be as easy as possible for them. Kids need exercise, read, and just have fun. And without having access to rec centers, it takes too much time and money to do that. My friends and I go swimming almost every day in the summer. I read about a book a week, especially in the summer, as do many of my friends. Hence, in the summer, kids need activities, and access to rec centers and libraries makes it easier on the kids and the parents.
All right. Good job, Maggie. You did a good job. Now, our future's in good hands, right? Don't you agree? We're going to call this the Maggie Trout card. How's that sound? That all right with you? That all right with you? Oh, she's so nervous. We're her parents, Mom, Sue, and Dad right there. Thank you all very much. You've raised an enterprising young lady. Congratulations. Let me also thank Councilman Chris Nevitt, who couldn't be with us today. There's a little thing called City Council committee meetings that he must attend. And so he is in committee right now, and we want to thank Councilman Nevitt for listening to his constituents and bringing forth an idea. This is a very novel idea. This is an incredible program for our school-age children, and I want you to know today that we're not just stopping with rec centers and libraries. It's our goal to continue to add privileges to this card. We're in conversations right now with RTD, we're in conversations with our culturals, with restaurants. Our goal is that when our kids, if they belong to us in Denver, when they walk into any facility, they flash that card and they get treated just as well as Wesley Woodyard gets treated when he walks into a restaurant. Listen, and I want to thank a good partner of ours to a very generous support. Thanks to the very generous support from United Healthcare Colorado, we're able to make sure registration information is readily available online and in many locations throughout the city of Denver. Keeping our children engaged in physical activity not only helps keep them out of trouble and focused on their studies, but health benefits of an active lifestyle we also recognize are immeasurable. Joining us today from United Healthcare Colorado is CFO Laura English. I'm pleased to welcome her today. And Laura, I want to say to you and to United Healthcare Colorado, thank you for standing in the gap for our young people, and I think you'll agree this is an incredible and an important program. Please welcome Laura English.
Thank you. Thank you. So I'm Laura English, CFO for United Healthcare Colorado, and we are pleased and honored to be here today to help kick off the My Denver program with Denver Parks and Recreation. At United Healthcare, we believe in helping people live healthier lives, and we do this every day by serving the healthcare needs of over 820,000 people in Colorado. And it's clear that Denver Parks and Recreation share the same goal, which is why we decided to partner with them to give access to the 90,000 kids in Denver. Through the My Place program and the one-year membership to rec centers, kids in Denver have a safe environment to engage in physical activity, team sports, and their own health and wellness. One of the main issues we face in our community and our state and our nation is childhood obesity. Over the past 30 years, childhood obesity has tripled to nearly 20%, and 32% of all U.S. children are considered to be overweight or obese. This is a health crisis that requires a collaborative effort, and we are thrilled to participate with the Denver Parks and Rec Center in this program. If we teach children at an early age how to live healthier lives, we can help in the fight against diabetes and heart disease and several other conditions and help children live long and happy lives. So that's why I'm thrilled to be here today. By teaming up with the Denver Parks and Recreation and the City and County of Denver, United Healthcare is living out its mission to help everyone live healthier lives. And we believe that this program will increase the number of children who engage in physical activity and encourage kids to pursue active lifestyles. So thank you.
Thank you, Laura. We are so fortunate. Thank you so much. I was looking for you. Thank you, Laura. We're so fortunate to have some great corporate partners here with us. And of course, this is not a one-rudder ship. I want to acknowledge the presence of the president of our Denver City Council, Councilwoman Mary Beth Sussman is back here as well. Thank you. Our librarian is here. Shirley Amori is here. We have with us the president of the Denver Public Schools Board of Education, Mary Sewell, is here. Board member Happy Haynes is in the house as well. And I've got numerous members of my cabinet here. Will you all just raise your hand? Thank you all, staff as well. Thank you for being here. I also recognize the lady who is going to engineer, two of the leaders are going to engineer really a lot of the recreational programs here. Lori Danimler, our Director of Parks and Recreation, and Aaron Brown, Director of Recreation for the City of Denver, is back here. There's Scott Gilmore, Parks, running our pools. Listen, now today we're going to play a little basketball as well as we kick this off. And I heard that some of the basketball players here at Walsh Park were talking a little stuff. And you know, I didn't want to embarrass them by myself. So I solicited some friends to come and join me And I said, look here, I texted them, I said, look, they talking a lot of stuff. I need you to come help me out. And so I brought with me today number 52 of the Denver Broncos, Wesley Woodyard, the starting middle linebacker. Where are you? There he is, Wesley Woodyard. And then we heard that there were even more talented young people in this rec center than we even knew about. And so Wesley called up one of his boys, number 70 of the Denver Broncos, Mr. Malik Jackson, to come and join us as well. Defensive tackle, come on up. So I'm just saying, we're not messing around. This is a real deal, and we're not gonna treat y'all like your kids either. We're gonna just jack you up. I'm just saying. Listen. So we know when you walk in our rec centers, you better be ready to play. Let me just say a couple of closing remarks before we go any further. I want to acknowledge the fact that we should also celebrate the people of Denver. We asked a very tough question, and people asked, is this the right time to ask? And it was a great debate on whether or not we would propose Measure 2A. Come November 6th, the people of Denver, almost 74% said it was the right time to ask. And not only was it the right time to ask, it was the right question. And not only we asked them to give us a little more so that we can hire more police officers and pave more roads and bring our library hours back to full time. And thank you, Shirley Amore. She is adjusting those library hours. We're almost there to where all of them will be at full time in the city of Denver. But the people of Denver made the critical decision that day to also say our kids are worthy. They're worthy of investment, and they simply matter. And that we'd rather pay up front than to pay on the back end when we have to pay for things that we don't really want to pay for our young people. And so with this program, we are excited about the fact that in all the rec centers, our kids will be able to go in and not only play basketball against Wesley Woodyard and Malik Jackson, but our swimming pools will be open this summer and they'll get to swim as much as they want to swim. And that we will be doing some innovative summer camps and programs this summer with our rec department. Would you just give our rec staff a hand? Because they're going to be the ones on the ground. And so we have volunteers already showing up, wanting to help. We've got staff gearing up. They're excited, they're rejuvenated, ready to continue the effort of designing new programs for these kids. Our game rooms are going to be popping. So we're going to get this party started well. And with that, and because of Maggie, where did she go? You still there? Okay, before we get this game started, we have a special treat for you. Maggie, we're going to give you a key to the city, your Denver card, and guess what else you get with this? Now, you are between the ages of 5 and 18 today, right? Because of your novel idea, you will never have to apply for another rec card. We're going to give you a lifetime recreation center to our rec programs in the city of Denver. Okay? That all right? Thank you. This is Maggie. And so we want to thank Maggie Trout. We want to thank Chris Nevitt. We want to thank the entire Parks and Rec department. We want to thank City Council for what you've done. I want y'all to meet Lindsay Neal right here as the Director of Children Affairs. Where is she? Over here. And she's the one who's putting the pieces with her team together on this My Denver card. To the people of Denver, thank you for standing in the gap for our children in the city. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put on my tennis shoes and my jersey, and we're going to kick some butt. All right, let's get this party started. Thank you all for being here.